The Lethality Assessment Program, or the LAP for short, is an innovative way for law enforcement to identify victims of domestic violence within the community. Law enforcement and other community professionals aiding in domestic calls and cases are responsible for administering the screens. So the screen is really quick, it's really easy, it's just 11 questions. To start with, if the officer is asking the victim the questions and they refuse to answer, there's a box at the top that the officer can check off. Check here if the victim declined to be screened. There's also a separate box that can be checked off if the officer cannot administer the screen because the victim is under the influence or if they're being sent off to the hospital. The questions are split into two sections. The first three questions, if the victim answers yes to either of the questions, they are automatically considered high danger. If the victim answers yes to 4 of the questions in the second section, then they are automatically considered high danger as well. After the 11 questions, there is a section asking, is there anything else that worries you about your safety? Officers, we ask that you please do ask this question, and if the victim says yes, please write down their answer just as they say. There is a line stating that if the victim is high danger, did the officer make the hotline call? The number for the hotline is at the bottom. We ask that the officers do call in if the victim screens in high danger or if the officer believes that the victim is in high danger. The victim can choose to speak with an advocate, and if they do, there's a box asking did the victim speak with the hotline advocate? If so, check yes. To complete the form, write down the advocate that the officer spoke with and get the supervisor's signature. Officers are required to call in if the victim screens in high danger or if the officer believes that the victim is in high danger. The officer is to call Family Crisis Center of Prince George's County at 301-731-1203. This is a 24-hour hotline. Officers, even if the victim does not screen in high danger, it is still important for you to complete the form and report it to Family Crisis Center of Prince George's County. Once the forms are completed, you will email them to lap@fccpg.org. The form is uniform across the county, but we do allow you to add your police department's name in the heading where it says Domestic Violence Lethality Screen for Law Enforcement. If you have any questions about the LAP process, you can contact the Family Crisis Center of Prince George's County LAP Coordinator at 301-779-2100, extension 1208. Officers, this form is vital in order to save lives across the county and the state. We are counting on you to fulfill the requirements of the LAP program. We at Family Crisis Center of Prince George's County thank you for your partnership and your dedication to Prince George's County.